OK, thanks, Caleb. That was RT's Caleb Moppin there, live there from the United States. Thanks. Well, we can get more now, too, from Daniel Shaw, who's a Latin American specialist lecturing at City University of New York. Good evening to you. Thanks for coming on to the programme this evening. We were hearing there, weren't we, about these sort of leaked documents and from the planning minister's comments. Do you think that this actually shows... Does this give weight to the claims that this was a coup, do you think? What's your interpretation of what you've heard?
These are blockbuster revelations that there was collusion on the part of the oil executives of Petrobras and the senators and the rest of the good old boys club, Machado, Eduardo Cunha. And there was collusion because they could not win at the polls, so they sought to undemocratically impeach Dilma Rousseff and roll back the clock decades on what has been 13 years of social progress with Dilma Rousseff and Lula at the helm of this social process.
So how do you think these leaks will actually affect proceedings today, then? Do you think this puts Michel Temer under a lot of pressure?
It definitely reveals who's truly behind this coup, and it reveals their undemocratic intentions. Millions of people have come into the streets of Brazil and across the world to denounce this as a coup. So Michel Temer and the rest of the good old boys club is definitely feeling the enormous pressure of the masses of people who come into the streets to say, no vai ter golpe, there will be no coup. And Dilma Rousseff and the MST and the Workers' Party are continuing to resist what is one coup in a long history of coups in Latin America, supported by the U.S. and right-wing forces in Latin America.
So where do you think sort of things will progress from here, then? Because from what you say, it sounds like it could actually win Dilma Rousseff more support. Do you mean, is there a chance that she can actually come back into power?
Definitely, there's a huge chance. The Brazilian people will ultimately have the last say. Right now, this is a media coup. This is a global-led coup. 91 million Brazilians every day tune into Globo, and to be thoroughly brainwashed or indoctrinated by their message. So people are taking to grassroots media, into the international media, so they can get a true perspective on this. And the Brazilian people are going to rise up like a giant and realize their power, in that Dilma Rousseff represented social gains, rights for the poor, rights that now Temer seeks to usurp. Programs like Bolsa Familia and Fome Zero, and all of these the progressive social programs that they seek to undo with their austerity measures.
OK, Daniel, look, we'll leave it there, but thanks very much for your insight into this story. That was Daniel Shaw there, who's a Latin American specialist lecturing at the City University of New York. Thank you.